Are the Wuben flashlights any good? I don't know. So let's run it to some tests. For this video, Wuben sponsored the X4 flashlight with some attachment, the bicycle clip, and the light diffuser. And they ask for an honest review and test. So we're gonna dunk this light into water. We're going to hook up the bike clip with the light to this dirt bike and see if we can jump with it. First, let's open up the box and check out the flashlight. So they call those ECL, easy to carry. And this is because they're nice and small, compact light. They can fit easily into your pocket. So the box is big itself, but the light is fairly small, as you can see. When you first open it, nothing's gonna work on it. First, you're going to grab it, put the switch to the unlock position, and then we're just gonna press on this arrow here. Flips that compartment to open. Now I can just remove this plastic piece. This is a lithium battery, 18650, 3400 milliamp. You can buy the battery just by themselves if you want. You have some extra one on hands. Just reclose everything. Make sure you lock it so it doesn't open by accident. You have your belt clip, magnetic base, LED lights on the side, your power button, the different function that it could do. Right now it's on the lock position. You have some LED light at the front. You have your dial here to control how much light output you're putting. This will come with the lanyard. Also a USB-C cable with a USB-A plug. If we long press the power button and it's out of the lock position, you're gonna see a light here. Blue means it's 100 to 90% charge. Blue, that flash will be 90 to 40%. Red is 40 to 15%, and under 15% is gonna be a red flashing light. You have your different modes on the side. You have lock, side light, front light, and moonlight. Moonlight also exposed your charging port. On the side light, if you press just once on your button here, it's gonna make a color light. You can go through a different color by turning the dial on the side. If you want the light to flash, you double click. And now it's a flashing light. If we press again, we get out of there. If we press to put the color on and then we long press on the light, now this is a white light on the top end of this light strip that is on. Anytime that you press that button on the back, this is the front light that is going to be temporarily activated until you release the button. Now if you want the front light to open, we're gonna move this to front. Now we can press our button. It starts into the moonlight or low light. Moonlight is actually a little bit lower than this. Then if you press it twice, now we have our turbo mode. Turbo mode is very bright. And if we go to the end, we're going to have our moonlight. Moonlight is perfect for reading. If you have your front light open, you can turn the dial here and actually adjust your light output. Wuben also sent us that light diffuser, and this is for in case of emergency, if you're stuck on the side of the road having to change a tire, or in case of an emergency, there is a foam insert in here. We just have to remove this like that, and now this can fit right on top of your light. It keeps a little space, and you're going to notice that if you saw my other light review before, if you actually touch the end of the light, it gets very hot for those high intensity flashlight, because this light actually pull out 1500 lumen, and I bet you it gets pretty hot. If you put this, it keeps a little space in between. So now I pressed the button by accident here. But so if we press the button now, we have our nice light. We can put that beside our car, do our work. Also a light like this, it doesn't affect my vision. I can still see what I'm doing around it. So if it's dark outside, it won't blind you trying to do stuff, even if you're shining it to try to see your wheel nuts or something like this. Now you can get the light diffuser, I believe, in red and in yellow. Now the base of this light is magnetic, so let's test it. White want to stay this here. It's a bit slippery on there, but it'll stay underneath. Does it stay on the door? Oh. It doesn't. Well, it stays on the handle, but. It's a little bit heavy on the side. So if it's sideways like this, it wants to drop. If you put it vertical like this instead of horizontal, then it seems to want to stay a little bit better. Especially on a thicker piece of steel like this. I find that it's easier to put it in a corner. Probably just because the steel is thicker. This light is impact resistant up to 1 meter. Well, it didn't last too long. Impact resistant up to 1 meter. And it was locked. And I actually broke the clip that hold it closed. Let's do a quick little water test for the Wuben X4. I got the timer here. We'll do 5 minutes. Compare it to if you would have it in your hand there and drop it in the lake or something like that, or drop it in a puddle. There. 71 degrees Celsius. Flashlight is fully charged. We're going to unlock the battery compartment. Show you the battery is nice and dry into the inside. No water whatsoever into the lens. I'll lock this back up. So this is her latches at the lock position right now. Yeah, keep nice warm temperature. Our charging port is covered. Let's drop it in the water. And let's start our timer. Okay, it's been a little bit more than 5 minutes. Let's get this flashlight out of here. Dry it all up. Bring the counter up, bring the flashlight up. We're gonna open it and see if there's any moisture into it. Flashlight itself still work. Let's turn it off. There's no moisture into the lens. Let's unlock it. Let's see about the battery. Okay. As you can see here, there's moisture on the battery. There's also moisture around here and a little bit of droplets around the spring. Both inside. Yeah, there's water droplets inside too. Because there doesn't seem to have any moisture that went inside the head of the flashlight. Seems pretty dry right now. We're just gonna do a function test. I'll put the battery back in. locking it. Okay. Yeah, the flashlight doesn't turn on now. I'm gonna reopen this. Let this battery dry. Keep the flashlight open. Last time I did this in the previous test, which I haven't recording it. What I did is I just let the flashlight dry like this after, and everything went back to normal. I was able to use all the function. Now, as for the Wuben bike mount, it mounts on top of this belt clip, just like so. The trouble with it is you have to have special tools in order to remove those torque bits. And I'm a mechanic, I don't even have those tools myself. So I was able to manage with needle nose pliers to hold a nut for underneath and a tiny screwdriver to tighten the screw on top. But that took forever. Now you can mount the second part of your bike clip onto your bike handle or dirt bike handle like we did. Still move a little bit though, like even on a big bar like this, it's not perfect. Now the one cool thing about it, this part where you clip your light into, and now you can just move the switch over. It frees up the top base here, and then you're able to spin it around and then just lock it again into the position that you want it to stay. At the beginning of the video, I said that we're going to go and jump the dirt bike and see how the flashlight and the bike mount would hold onto it. Unfortunately, we made it to the field, we're getting ready, did a couple tests for jumping with it, and the bike broke before we even had time to do our first jump filming it. Then we're trying to fix everything super fast so we have time to film this footage for this video. But unfortunately, we got lots of snow. So maybe we'll have to film the jump test in the spring. As you guys can see, the flashlight is nice and secure. Doesn't look like it's gonna come off, but it looks like it will turn on us. Now that post is pretty big. This spins around even though we're tightened all the way. So we would need to find a bigger bar for it. So if we go down here, maybe put it in an angle like this here, and we'll be able to have a little bit better grip, and maybe I'll stay more stable on here. But as you can see, this is not the best. So, you know, I wish that the bike mount would be able to squeeze a little bit harder on the bar. This light actually, after I dried it, after the water tests, now it's working just fine. So in conclusion, the pros, it's nice and bright. There's lots of function and they're very easy to use compared to some of the light that is just a one button that does it all, and you kind of have to figure out or learn how to use it. This one is pretty straightforward. The light diffuser is a big bonus for in case of an emergency, but this is a part that you have to add to your cart if you want to get one of those. Also, the bike mount is a bonus. It's good to have that option, but it's also an add-on to the cost. And the light itself doesn't get too hot, so after you're done using it, you can still put it back into your pocket. Now the cons, it failed the drop test, it failed the water test, the magnet in the back is weak, so you know, you won't be able to use it straight. It's just pretty much good if it's upside down and shining light down for you. So maybe on the hood of your car or something like this, when you're working on the engine. The bike mount requires special tools, and depending on the shaft of your bicycle or your dirt bike, then it's might not be tight enough for you. And the light itself is not as bright as they make you believe it is in the picture of the website. It is fairly bright for a light. Now, I don't have equipment to test the actually light output for this light, I can tell you compared to other light that I tested before, it's way brighter than those other light, but not as bright as you'll see on those pictures. After the first light broke during the drop test, I contacted Wuben, tell them what happened. We agreed that maybe the light broke, just it was a fluke of the way that it angled and the weight of the battery pushed the latch and broke it. So they agreed to send me a second light to continue the review. I didn't redo the drop test on this one because I wanted to make sure I could film the rest of the test. This light took in water. I contacted Wuben. I'm still waiting to their investigation to see what they think happened to this light. Now, if they comment and let me know what they think happened, I'm going to pin this in the comment of this video. Now, if you're still interested in getting the Wuben X4 because of its easy to use function and its brightness, then use my affiliate link in the description. I get a small commission from purchase at no extra cost to you. This helps support the channel. And we'll see you in the next video.